What's going on, boxing fans? This is Kenneth, SBM Boxing. Let's speak boxing. You can visit us on the web at www.sbmboxing.com. Friend request, subscribe. We're going to talk about a little bit about boxing. This weekend, Mayweather versus Guerrero, big boxing fight happening. A lot of friends, a lot of family. I'm over here right now in the Boxing Genius house. He's preparing. He's doing a little bit of construction so he can extend the house and stuff like that. A little roof area and outdoor, so more people can watch the boxing fight. There's going to be at least 60, 70 people deep up in here. Give you a little insight. SBM Boxing is just a family-based channel that all we do is watch boxing. Friends, family, ever. Matter of fact, if you're in the Kissimmee, Orlando area and you want to come out in the Florida area, just inbox us, give you the address, come on out. It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all friends, family, and you come out here, you'll see it. It's all love, A lot of debates, a lot of discussions when it comes to boxing. Obviously, you have some boxing fans that always have their diehard favorites, and they're just fans and stuff like that. And then you got other people that just tell it how it is. You know what? I like this boxer, but he's gonna get his ass whooped. But anyways, I've been keeping up with the Robert Guerrero and Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not HBO, Showtime, All Access. Now, a lot of people need to keep in mind, not to get caught up in the hype, that Mayweather is the executive producer of that show. So he's in charge of, I don't care what he says, or nobody says, he's in charge of what shows, what's not. All right? This guy's a businessman. That's it. Besides him being a boxer, when it comes to business, say what you want. This guy knows what he's talking about, and there's a reason why he makes top dollars. And I know it's all show, just like wrestling. He has this character that he hasn't maintained, and the boxing community and everyone out there to no matter who he chooses as an opponent. I'm not taking anything away from Robert Guerrero. Robert Guerrero definitely has the skill. He has the ability, and it's boxing. You just never know. He has the potential to possibly put Mayweather down. What's the likeliness of that happening? I don't see it coming from my eyes, in my opinion. The reason being, it's just, it's just for skill. That's it. Talent and skill. I'm not doing hopes. I'm not doing wishing. I'm not saying I hope Mayweather loses. I pray Mayweather loses. I just see it how it is. As far as skill, raw skill, ability, the last couple fights, who has Guerrero fought, who has Mayweather fought, whether they're washed up, whatever, it just doesn't matter. Mayweather's credibility, his credential, his skill, and his raw ability and talent outweighs Robert Guerrero, hands down. Styles make fights. I know Robert Guerrero just changed his style with AD. He changed his style with Andre Berto, but that style that street fight approach that he took, I don't see him doing that with Robert Guerrero. I mean, with Floyd Mayweather Jr. People get confused now. People get confused. A lot of people, when they see the Floyd Mayweather Jr. fights, they see him as Flacco, they see him as skinny, they don't see him as strong, but a lot of people respect his punching power. I know it doesn't show on his record, but this is not coming from my eyes. I mean, not coming from my opinion. This is coming from boxers that actually fought Mayweather. Boxers that actually fought Mayweather itself. Victor Ortiz said it, Sugar Shane Mosley said it, everyone said it. Oscar De La Hoya even said it. When Mayweather catches you, it looks like little jabs and shit like that, but they stun him. Mayweather actually, shocks people when they step into the ring, because it looks different when you're watching the video. But when you step into the ring, that power, it backs people up. Ricky Hatton's ass got shocked when he got caught with a couple left rights and hooks, and he was just like, damn. He was just overwhelmed. He had no idea that was coming to him. But anyways, what's my fight prediction on that one? I have Mayweather. I have Mayweather winning that fight. As far as the access, it's just all show. It's just business. They're hyping up the fight, Obviously, Mayweather does a hell of a job as far as giving the true story of Robert Guerrero, selling the fans, making sure that Robert Guerrero has his own fan base. And the bottom line is people are paying to watch Mayweather lose. There's boxing channels out there that they just want Mayweather lose. And just having that hope, that wish, that want to see a dude like this go down, it makes money. It generates income, just like wrestling. When you get your emotions and you guys take it personal and stuff like that, you're already sunk in, But like I said, my boxing predictions, Floyd Mayweather Jr., do I I rarely say that Mayweather's going to knock anyone out whatsoever. I didn't predict that Victor Ortiz was getting knocked out. I don't think no one ever predicted that Victor Ortiz was going to get knocked out. I knew he was going to get outboxed, which he did get outboxed. I seen Victor Ortiz land a couple shots. I knew Mosley was going to get outboxed. I didn't predict that Mosley was going to get knocked out whatsoever, because Mosley got a chin. But I definitely didn't predict that Cotto was going to get knocked out. I said that Cotto was going to get outboxed. So Mayweather, I just, some of the fighters that I just think that he's not going to knock out. But as far as Robert Guerrero hasn't been tested whatsoever. I don't think he has been tested. Berto caught him with some clean shots, some big ass shots. But Berto's known to do that. Berto looks like he catches people with uppercuts and just they look like they hit the dude mad hard, and just the punching power that Berto brings. He looks like he hits you hard, but he just doesn't have them heavy hands. He has knockout power, but it's just not as hard as, a Mosley. I don't see him. I don't see his punch. He caught Robert Guerrero pretty hard, but I just think Mayweather has more punching power than Berto, to be honest with you. And I think Robert Guerrero's in for a rude awakening. As soon as he's going to get caught, I just don't see that same approach that Robert Guerrero is going to take as far as bullying. I think Mayweather's too smart for that. I think he's a little too big for that. I know Robert Guerrero is going to come in as the heavier fighter, but I think he's just going to get outboxed, outclassed. But it's boxing. I just want to see a good-ass fight. That's what I want to see. I want to see a good-ass fight. And that's it. But, guys, this is Kenneth, SBM Boxing. Friend request, subscribe. And stay tuned. As far as this weekend, we're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of drinking, and we're as far as the channel itself, we're just gonna have different fight predictions on what's going on to the fight, these fights that are coming up as well. But have a good one, guys.